Iranian women's rights activist Masih Alinejad spoke at the United Nations Geneva Summit and called out the silence of the international community as thousands of Iranians were murdered by the Islamic Republic for demanding freedom. She demanded that the UN and the world stand with the Iranian people, not their oppressors.
I am going to talk the truth. United Nations is a sad joke. Ironically, I was invited by the US government recently to testify at the Security Council at the United Nations. And I said that the Secretary General of United Nations stand with dictators. Here, I'm going to ask you 3 steps that they took, and I will ask you whether they stand with dictators or with the victims. As Helen mentioned, should be the United Nations stand with the victims. 3 steps. First, the Secretary General of United Nations send a congratulation letter to Islamic Republic for the anniversary of this murderous regime. You tell me, do they stand with dictators or the victims? The victims are here, these 2 women. One of them lost her eye because the Revolutionary Guard shot her in her eye, Kosar. One of them carried a bullet on her arm, Sima. Do they stand with them? No, we have only 3 minutes. But the killers have everything here. Second step, Afsaneh Nadipur. How ironic. Now she's in charge. The woman who was in charge to oppress women in my country now is in charge to monitor women's rights globally. This is not an insult to Iranian. This is an insult to all of you living in democratic countries. This is a slap on your face because they are in charge to make sure that your human rights, your basic rights, is being respected by your government. A representative from a murderous regime is in charge to take care of you all in Europe. And third, they invited RFG, thanks to the UN, thanks to can I show the signature? Thanks to, 300,000 signature,